I'm Garibaldi FM and welcome to episode 19 of my Smith City Challenge. So we're getting towards the end of the season now. I've just played a game and had a perfect set of results pretty much. So I beat Crawley 2-1, who are mid-table, so nothing too amazing there, especially as I was at home. But it was the rest of the results that were good. MK Dons, who are in the playoffs, beat Mansfield away, which has kept Mansfield as a possibility. So the title is not out of the question yet. Lincoln and Carlisle, who are both there and thereabouts, second and eighth, they drew with each other. Crewe and Shrewsbury, who were both ahead of me, both drew with each other. So I've moved ahead of them. And Newport lost to Aldershot, who are just outside the playoffs. So yeah, all the other teams in the top eight either drew or lost, so that was absolutely perfect. So anyway, that was just a quick update at that point because I was quite pleased with that set of results. We'll skip on. I'll play the Northampton game off camera as well, and then we'll pick up with Newport. So see you in a mo. Okay, so on the way towards that next game, we've just come across this bit in the news, so I just thought we'd have a little update here, just see who everyone's got left. So as you can see, 4 teams theoretically can win the title, although Carlisle, they're not going to win the title. They could well get in the playoffs though. I think the title's probably maybe down to Shrewsbury. But yeah, I think certainly anyone can get automatic out of those 8. So let's see, Mansfield, who are top, nothing too hard. They have got Carlisle away, who are 8th. That's certainly their trickiest match. And they've also got Aldershot, who are 9th. Lincoln, who are 2nd, got a couple of tough games. MK Dons and Newport, so they've got a tougher run in, I'd say. I've got Newport and Aldershot, so I suppose all 3 of us have got kind of similar run-ins. 2 easy games, or easy on paper anyway, and then 2 games against sort of playoff sort of sides. Shrewsbury, not too bad a run-in. They've got Aldershot is the hardest game, so they're probably quite pleased with their running. Crewe, once they get MK Dons out of the way, again, probably reasonably pleased. A lot of mid-table sides, nothing to play for. MK Dons got quite a tough running, well, first 2 games anyway. Crewe and Lincoln before it then gets easier. Newport, they've probably got perhaps the toughest running. They got me and Lincoln. So yeah, could be a tough one for them. And Carlisle have got Mansfield. So everyone's got at least 1 or if not 2 matches against their rivals. So there's not a huge difference between what everyone's got. So yeah, should be an interesting run-in hopefully. So yeah, we'll pick it up with that Newport County match away shortly. Okay, so here we are. Big game now away to Newport County. I won my last match 4-0 against Northampton. They are right down the bottom though. So, and we're at home, so not a huge surprise. So you can see they are fighting relegation with all they've got. So Newport now, we're in the top 3 and we're basically guaranteed a playoff place, I'd say now, given that we're 9 points ahead of Carlisle with much better goal difference. But there's a chance that we could do better. I think Mansfield might be out of range, but hopefully with a good run-in we might be able to get automatics, which would be absolutely amazing. I mean, to be fair, playoffs would be amazing as well. I wasn't expecting really to get in the playoffs this year. But yeah, we'll see how we get on here. So we're a full strength team today. Just Nathan Smith is a little bit down on condition, but other than that, looks pretty decent. So yeah, Newport though, be a tough game. They're on the attack here. Baker all the way back to Tom King. Tom King's a pretty decent keeper actually for this level. Could be hard to score against him. Survived that one. Sheehan in the middles for them's decent as well, I think. Seen his name around before. And we're losing to someone with a proper Welsh name, Jones Thomas. Lewis. So we've got Lewis out on the left, on the right again today. Johnny on the left. So Lewis is playing that inverted winger role, which he's a bit more happy with when he's out there. Johnny's giving it away. They're attacking. We're not doing anything about it. Oh, we are doing something about it. We've given them a penalty. We missed the penalty actually in the last game, but Tyler Smith missed it, but managed to get straight on the rebound and score, so it didn't actually cost us. And we're 2 down. I mean, this is by far, of the last 3 games we had left, this was easily the toughest. The other 2 are against relatively low sides. But yeah, if we lose this, depending how other results go, top 3 might start to slip away from us. And they're all over us down. On that right wing, they're taking us to pieces. Yeah, Josh Sheehan scored. He's one that I marked out earlier. I don't know why we're doing so bad. Why they're doing so well down their right wing. We've got Medford Smith playing, who's good. Right, well, we might. I think this game's gone, to be fair, so we might just make a few changes just to rest a few. We'll give Nathan Smith a little rest because he's tired anyway, so he'll be back for the next game fighting fit then, hopefully. I probably would have taken off Medford Smith considering he's been booked, but don't have a left back on the bench. Chris Smith might have a little rest. So yeah, I think we're going to give up on this game, but hope that will pay off down the line when we play the other games with some fresher people. We might even actually give Tyler Smith a rest. He doesn't get a rest often. He doesn't normally need a rest, but we'll give him a 40 minutes off. I can't see it making any difference to this game, so yeah, we'll sim the game after this then, I think, and pick up with the final game most probably. Hopefully then we'll still have a chance of getting top 3. If not, it'll be into the playoffs and see what that will bring. But if we play like we have today, we certainly won't be going up in the playoffs, that's for sure. And Newport could well be a team that we play in the playoffs, although after today they'll probably be thinking that they could do automatics themselves. They have just absolutely destroyed me here. I didn't see this coming after the last game. But we had some decent results because this is the 4th of those 4 really tough away games that we had that were against playoff rivals, and I think off the top of my head, that's the only one that we lost. So, yeah, I suppose we'll have to accept it. So let's see, Mansfield looked like Mansfield did lose. So theoretically the title's still up for grabs. Lincoln lost as well, although to MK Dons, who are a playoff rival. Shrewsbury must have done something because they're above me. Shrewsbury won against Exeter, so no surprises there. Who else we got? Lincoln lost. Oh yeah, we said Lincoln already. So yeah, Crewe, what did Crewe do? Crewe only drew. So although we had an awful result, a lot of the other results went our way, so that wasn't as bad as it could have been, I guess. So yeah, we'll play the next game off screen and then pick up, I think it's Aldershot away last, which will be a tough one as well. Yeah, so we'll play Leyton Orient off screen. We should win that one. And then Aldershot away will be a tough one. But yeah, out of all those away games, we beat Crewe. We drew with Carlisle and Shrewsbury. So 5 points from those really tough 4 away games. I would have settled for that, I think, before. Especially as we managed to win most of those home games that were easier. Dropped a couple against Exeter, but yeah, still pretty decent. So yeah, we'll pick up in a moment with Aldershot. Okay, so here we are, final game of the season. Final league game of the season. Hopefully, final game of the season. We go in second. That's because we, in our last game, won against lowly Leyton Orient, only 1-0 at home, so not the greatest of results. So they're 15th. It's left us 1 point ahead of Lincoln, Crewe, and 2 ahead of Shrewsbury. So we're guaranteed at least 5th. If we draw, though, we could get overtaken by all 3 of them. So ideally, we really need to win. We've got a tough game. Well, toughish game against Aldershot. It's not super tough, but we played them a few times in the cups and stuff this year, so hopefully we can get something. Let's just have a look at who everyone else had. So teams who are interested in really they're all away by the looks of it. Crewe away to Leyton Orient, so they should win that. Lincoln away to Notts County. That's similar type of game to what I've got. And Shrewsbury, well, they're away to Scunthorpe. You'd have thought that's pretty much a guaranteed 3 points for them. So yeah, we're all away. 3 of us have got mid-table teams. One of them has got a really easy team, basically. We are fully fit, I think. Yeah, everyone's there available. So we've got everyone who we might want available. We're going to bring in Kane Smith as the right back option. We'll have Smith Brown, because we don't really need 2 forwards up front on the bench because of the formation we play. Do we want someone like Liam Smith or Matty Smith? I'll tell you what, we're not going to have Kane Smith. We'll go for Matty Smith just as an extra option up front. Ashley Smith Brown can cover left and right back if needs be. So yeah, we've got Todd Smith on the right today, Cammy Smith up through the middle, Johnny Smith on the left. We'll probably look to bring Liam Smith on at some point, I would have thought, for either Todd Smith, well, for any of the 3 basically, whoever's not having a great game or looking a bit tired or something like that. So here we go, we're underway. Through to Johnny Smith. Cuts through it. Oh, nearly. That would have been a cracking start. We will put that onto the league table in a minute, just to keep an eye on how others are doing. Tyler Smith, though, coming through, going a bit out wide. Back to Medford Smith. What's he going to do? to Graham Smith, out to Matthew Smith. Sprays it out to Todd Smith. Crosses it in, Tyler Smith, just over. Still a decent start. Let's just change that to league table. So Shrewsbury are obviously winning. They were the team, I think, that were playing the bottom of the league, weren't they? So not a big surprise that they're winning already. Oh dear, penalty. Not a good start. And they've scored. It's not what we needed. I mean, we're the better of the teams here, but that's not going to do us a lot. What we need is to be, well, at the moment, a draw would be enough. So let's have a look. Crew are drawing. Lincoln are drawing. Yeah, Shrewsbury are 2 up, and they've probably won already. We're just going to go for it now. We're playing much better than Aldershot, but penalty is costing us at the moment. Well, Lincoln look like they've fallen behind, but Crew are winning, so we have to win basically. Even a draw won't be enough at the moment. Alright, let's make some changes for the last 20 minutes. I'm just tempted to absolutely go for this. We're gonna. Should we take off the fullbacks? Screw it, we're going to take off both fullbacks. And we'll bring Lewis Smith on for Johnny Smith because he's been booked. Tom Smith can go into midfield. So there we go. Harry Smith likes playing target man, so we'll give him that role. Bit of a crazy, really attacking formation for the last 20 minutes, but we need to get 2 goals. We are desperate. First of all, we just need to get 1, I suppose, but it's not looking likely. Surprised that there hasn't been more action in these 20 minutes, considering I'm playing such an attacking formation. You'd have thought there'd have been chances for both teams. Come on, we need to get the ball up. Come on, Tyler Smith. Oh, I think that's it. We needed to score that, and we haven't. Okay, so playoffs it is for us. Finished 4th, so we'll have Newport County, but I mean, the 4 teams in the playoffs, okay, I had 1 more point than all of them. They all had better goal difference than me, so there's really nothing to choose between all the teams. Anyway, so we'll wrap this episode up here, and next episode will be the playoff campaign. Hopefully it'll be a triple bill. If not, it'll be just 2 and we'll be out in the semis. So yeah, make sure you subscribe to find out what happens in the playoffs.